The busy freeways of Los Angeles, a hallmark of this sprawling metropolis. We're coming to you from Southern California. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this. DA, it's
Kevin, thanks.
Sure does, DA. Thank you so much. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Nunn in at the one spot. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
There's no stopping James. I mean, when he's committed to scoring, he powers his way through everything.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
And that one drops.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Outside Bradley. We're about 1 minute into the first. Back to LeBron. Over Butler. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Miami's ball. Good.
He's so focused. Butler does not let the defender get into his head. That's a sign of an elite scorer.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside Green. McGee against Adebayo. And that one is good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Nunn kicks to Butler. Outside, Jones. Off target from three-point range. Here's LeBron. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
Now, here's Butler. Now, here is Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nunn, and Davis sends it back.
You can't take that shot in front of Davis. His reach, his height, his timing. He's never going to. But there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above with his speed and leap. He'll make the most of it on both ends of the court.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oops, GA, that nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot-blocking abilities when he times it up.
They double him with LeBron. Nunn finds Jones. Now here's Butler. Fades back. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. James against Butler. Outside, Green. Passes it to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Green. McGee trying to break free. And it's Green missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Now here's Bradley. And it's Davis at the elbow. Kicks it out to James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The dish to Green. Left side, Bradley. Over Nunn. Bradley can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Nunn. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him in tough shots this quarter.
LeBron kicks to Bradley. Robinson against Green. Back to Davis. And they double up Davis. And Davis throws it down.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Nunn finds Robinson. Adebayo high post. McGee with the block. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. Heat also with the sub. Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Jones.
Oh, look. Blocking shots is one of Green's sneaky attributes. His exceptional sense of time.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Danny Green. Now here's Rondo. Kuzma outside. Howard trying to free himself up. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 4. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Caldwell Pope, and he jams it with authority.
Hey, look, if you're out there with Rondo, you find some open space, he's going to find you.
Olynyk trying to break loose, and Crowder gets it to go on the assist from Dragic. Around the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Caldwell Pope for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. It's tipped. Olynyk with the steal. Outside Dragic. And the shot is good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Rondo passes to Kuzma. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You allow Howard to get in close, he's going to punch that ticket.
Here's Dragic. 1:43 left to play here in the first. And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Rajon Rondo. The Heat also changing it up. Myers Leonard comes in for Kelly Olynyk. And it's Iguodala in for Duncan Robinson. Here's Dragic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala.
Yeah, not a perfectly set screen there, but got him just enough room to get that shot off.
Caldwell Pope right side. And the rejection by Leonard. Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Hero passes to Dragic. Iguodala outside. Pass to Hero. Shoots the 3. No good. Shot missing. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat making a switch here. Silva's checked in. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Dragic the pass to Leonard. Dishes it to Iguodala. Back to Leonard. And it's sent back by Howard.
You got to be aware of Howard at all times, especially on defense where he makes his living blocking shots.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Caruso, defended by Crowder. Caruso, no good. Miami trailing. Here's Dragic, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Caruso with 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's all tied here in Los Angeles. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Howard is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Caruso in at the 1. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derek Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, DA. And the Heat call time here. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin. And I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Nunn wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Nunn's got 5.
Oh, look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
James outside. The pass to Caruso. Here's Green. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
The defense made a good effort right there, but Davis is so powerful on that drive. It's hard not to make contact.
Kelly Olynyk checked in for the Heat. Derek Jones comes in for Andre Iguodala.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Olynyk finds Nunn. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Butler. 5 on the clock. Over Green. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011. Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
Now, here's Nunn. He's covered closely. Passes it to Butler. Outside, Jones. Back to Butler. Miami no no good on that time either. And Greg, it seemed in Chicago and Minnesota maybe Jimmy Butler wore out his welcome. Philadelphia, they had him and they had to juggle multiple stars. But, man, Miami, the Heat handed him the keys, and he has taken off.
And, Kevin, he's shown himself worthy, lifting them to a top seed in the East and himself into the MVP conversation.
James looking it over. Olynyk with the steal. Jones in the post. Pass to Nunn. Here's Adebayo. McGee with the block.
And we mentioned McGee's outstanding length. Well, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Avery Bradley comes in for Green. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Alex Caruso. From deep, James. But they get it back. Back to Rondo. Outside Bradley. Lakers passing it around. Stolen by Nunn. Here's Hero. He's guarded by Davis. And he dunks it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game. Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
The Heat trail by 4. Now the pass to Hero. Now here's Butler. That three off the mark.
He's gone off the rails this quarter, and it's a bad time to do it. I mean, if they're needing to fight from behind, you see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Nunn passes to Hero. Davis against Butler. And Davis sends it back.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Here's LeBron. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
And a new group getting ready for Miami. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of those.
Yes.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley. Dragic against Rondo. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Dragic.
Oh, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Here's LeBron. Oh, wow!
Nice! Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
50 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Teardrop shot. No good from Dragic.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
They get the rebound. Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Went off Dragic. Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Markieff Morris comes in for Rajon Rondo. Heat also with a sub. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Hero. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Howard draws the double. Shot clock at 5. And here's James outside. kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Great D that time from Leonard.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
And Dragic has it in the corner over James. Dragic with another miss. Now James takes a three, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 8 points and a... Thanks for joining us, folks.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami, we've got Kendrick Nunn. Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. And finished off by LeBron.
Got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over.
Outside Robinson. He kicks to Butler. Nunn looking around. Trying to get open is Adebayo. A second chance effort. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. McGee the pass to Green. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself. And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nunn kicks to Butler. Jones trying to get open. Butler missing again. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for LeBron. Butler deciding where to go with it. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Caruso. Some solid defense from Robinson.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
Here's Butler. Great touch on the 16-footer. Butler's got 6.
He's taken 5 shots this quarter and only hit 1. I mean, you got to say, ouch to that.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
The Heat trail by 12. Outside Robinson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Miami. Silva, the pass to Nunn. And here's Olynyk from the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
Agility, height, hands. I mean, Davis has every advantage on this play. The defense can effectively counter him.
Nunn passes to Silva. Butler against Green. Butler attacking. Nunn up top. Olynyk in the corner. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Howard. He dishes it to Green. Launches a 3. Rondo can't get it to go. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's a 14-point game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot hit his shots to drop.
And finished off by Davis.
The timing on the play is exceptional. Davis arrives right on cue. Slimly.
Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Back to Nunn. All sorts of time. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Timeout called, the Heat.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Iguodala, that's in, coming off an assist from Dragic.
Oh, man, the long arms of Iguodala, such an asset, converting around the painted area.
Outside Rondo. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Off target from outside. The Heat trail by 16. It's Dragic with the drive. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Lakers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Rondo dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. They double team Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Heat shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Dragic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 1:39 left in the third. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Morris. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Shoots over Crowder. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
Here's Iguodala, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 12. Kuzma outside. Dragic against Rondo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Having a floor general like Rondo on the court instantly elevates your offense. He does everything he can to bring out the best in his team.
And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Dwight Howard. And James subbed in for Morris. Pass to Leonard. Dragic kicks to Leonard. Here's Iguodala, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, that's called getting the most of every opportunity. Iguodala scoring off the screen.
The Lakers making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. And the free throw, no good. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
And it's good for two.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
And here is LeBron. 17 points in the game. And there's the pass to Kuzma with 2 seconds left, and he hits the jump shot.
He excels at scoring from the mid-range. Kuzma is awesome at making use of these spots on the floor.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. He has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Grant. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
James is just remarkable, showing no remorse when he's attacking the rim.
And it's Dragic with the ball for the Heat, trailing by 13. From downtown, that one doesn't drop. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Bradley finds Caldwell-Pope. Here is McGee. James with it, and they double up James. Caldwell-Pope pass to LeBron. 5 to shoot. A 3. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with a 3. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Hero, no good. Lakers lead by 16. Here's James, and it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Here's Dragic. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Pass to Kuzma. Inside, and the slam dunk by McGee.
No, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Now a timeout called by Miami. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role. Tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
They kick it out to Green. Here's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Adebayo. Passes to Robinson. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, Butler with the steal. Here's Jones. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
How about the feed coming from the Butler? It's a big help when you have wings who can pass like Jimmy.
Here's James. Misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 17. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. James against Butler. Over Butler. James misses. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good by Butler.
Oh, I love to see that. Butler is never scared to take it amongst the trees.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Derek Jones. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Butler, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
Maybe we can give him a pass for that turnover, only because he's been reliable up to now, mistake-free.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Bradley. To the middle, here's Davis, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, Davis gets to the line a whole lot, and people don't talk about it, but he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
And the Heat have given Adebayo the leeway to rip and run, baby, make things happen.
And Kevin, an unselfish player who loves to pass. Even back in high school, playing with lesser talent, he made sure to find the others.
And Kendrick Nunn is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lakers leading by 15. James outside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Nunn finds Butler. Green against Robinson. Lays it up off the glass.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He told me that he got poked in the eye, and because of it, he can't really see out of it currently.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Such an effective and versatile scorer. I mean, once Davis starts to get going, he's tough to slow down.
Nunn against Rondo. Nunn passes to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Bradley's checked in for Los Angeles. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Adebayo finds Jones. Robinson for 3. Avery Bradley pulls it in. Bradley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. James, the bounce pass. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by LeBron. Davis has got 19 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Butler, no good. The Lakers on offense. They're on an 11-2 run.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for LeBron.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
James has a two-pointer over Butler. And again, it's the Lakers.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Outside Butler. Back to Dragic. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Here is Cook. There's the pass to Smith over Hill. And it's Smith missing. Hill inside, covered by Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, such smooth footwork. The understanding of the game. Iguodala drawing the foul in close.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Here's Caruso from deep three-point range. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commit.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris...